Welcome back to another set of tips and tricks, and today we are here with the newest bad boy from Humminbird, the SOLIX 10. This is the 10-inch version of the ever popular 12 and 15-inch SOLIX. What it's going to do is allow more people to enjoy more benefits of their fishing electronics, their Minn Kota trolling motor, the Humminbird 360, and the Minn Kota talons, and the Lake Master mapping. Humminbird and Minn Kota engineers are now working all together to make it easier to operate and control your trolling motors, your talons, your fish finders, your mapping, all together in a one boat system. There's no other manufacturer out there that can claim this or do this. We're going to jump in here today and we're going to show you the SOLIX 10 and show you some features. We're getting ready to put it on, head to the water, and show you what it can do for you. If you're looking for the most advanced fish finder in the industry, the SOLIX is that, packed full of features like no other. I mean, things like map sharing, cross-touch platform. You got touchscreen and touch buttons. You've got mega imaging, down imaging, 2D sonar, mapping, and a whole lot more. So let's jump in here. We're going to unbox this SOLIX, get on the water, and show you what it can do. First thing we're going to show you is what's in the box. That's the fun stuff. Get my knife out here. If you look at the box, it's going to show you what available technologies on the end. If you're looking, there's a 2D version, and then there is a Mega SI version of the SOLIX 10. First, you're going to get the box of your rigging goodies. But what's awesome is right down here. There it is, the 10-inch SOLIX 10 from Humminbird. It's got the same familiar design. It's got the touch pads on the back here that allows you to grip your fingers. So if you're running down the lake, you can get a good grip there and push the buttons and operate your unit. Gives you a place to rest them and get a firm grip on it. Make sure you're getting the right selections. Got a nice heavy rubber cover. Going to protect your unit. But there it is, 10-inch screen. Touch buttons, touch screen. Your choice of how you want to operate. It's going to be very similar to the SOLIX 12 and SOLIX 15 as far as operation and everything. One thing, you will find the new micro SD dual card reader. You can put mapping cards in there, and you can also run a blank SD card for screen captures, do updates, and all that stuff. This is a Bluetooth unit, but you have your touch buttons, your joystick, your rotary knob. It's all right there, and it's fully NEMA 2000 compatible. We'll even show you that out on the water. But same cabling system as the other SOLIXes. We're going to jump in here, fire it up. You'll get your mega transducer. You get a gimbal bracket, you'll get mounting brackets, cables. Oh, here's the knob. Need those two knobs to hook it up. I've already got a SOLIX system in place. We're going to put this one in place of it, and we're going to head to the water. And don't forget, you will not void the warranty by opening the operator's manual bundle. This has got a good quick start guide and some tips and stuff to help you get started using your SOLIX, enjoying your time on the water, and ultimately catching more fish. Let's jump in here. I'm going to install it. We're going to head in the lake, and we're going to show you what the SOLIX is all about. Now that we got the SOLIX installed here, we're out on the lake, and we're going to show you why the SOLIX series from Humminbird, and especially this new SOLIX 10, provides you total boat control. You can do just about everything you need to do with the Humminbird Minn Kota combination of the SOLIX unit and the Ultrex and the Minn Kota talons to give you total boat control. we're going to show you the awesome imaging and everything, and we're going to get started here. We're started at the home screen. We have done nothing except factory defaults here. So we're going to fire up the motor. We're going to hit Mega Awesome Imaging, and we're going to get started here. This is fresh, no tweaking, no nothing, to show you the details that you get straight out of the box with a Humminbird. As you can see here, we've got some stumps and some trees. We were stopped right here, that's why the data is repeating. The overlays, you can adjust the different ones, but this is the factory default settings. You got power supply, temp, speed over ground, your time, and your depth readings. You can see here we're got some good rock detail. We're along a rocky bluff here, but got a good channel swing. One of the really neat things is you can see this line right in here. That is the difference in water temperature. I wouldn't call it a thermocline because we're starting to get warmer temperatures, but it's probably not absence of oxygen. And a thermocline requires the water to be absent of oxygen versus a temperature cline, a change in water temperature differences. You can see balls of bait. Now, one of my tips for using Mega Imaging is I want to make things look bigger. And there's like a fish right down there. And there's a couple ways to do it. We can actually scroll over here and hit our cursor, and you can see that fish and that bait ball right there. But the other thing is you can reduce coverage area. And it's very simple by hitting the menu here, or we can tap it on up here, and we can come down here to range. I like to run in the 60 to 80 foot range, no matter depth. So we'll just scroll her down to 80 foot, and what that does is makes everything blow up a little bit larger for you. And we'll hit exit and get out of there. You got cross touch buttons, and you can do it either way. But you can see how things are a little bigger. But as you can see here, you can see that temperature climb, you can see that, but it's quick and easy. You can hit your menu this way, scroll down here to your range, you can slide it with your finger, or you can use adjust the buttons. If you're looking for smaller fish like crappie and small bass, panfish, that type of stuff, you'll want to reduce your range to make it easier to see those objects. You can see we've got a lot of disturbance in the water. It's Sunday night. As you know, the lake has probably had some water churned up from boaters out here today, but you can see the rock detail now. We're going to slip back in here. This is your Mega Awesome Imaging. Mega Imaging allows you to operate 3 frequencies. The Mega, the 455 is going to give you a wider coverage area. Great for shallow water. I mean, Humminbirds do an awesome job in water less than 5 foot to show you structure and detail. This is all factory default settings and everything for the sensitivity and contrast. You can do it right out of the box. It's a Humminbird. It's simple. It's easy. If you want more detail, this is going to be 800 kilohertz. Is going to be a little more down focused. And then if you want the ultimate in image clarity, detail, Mega Imaging, requires no additional accessories to operate or function it. It's not a computer program. It's a hardware, computer software, and processors, internal components built inside of the unit. So you have to have a Mega Imaging unit to do Mega Imaging. But you can see the immense detail that Mega Imaging provides. The cool thing with the Humminbird, like this is a side imaging model, you're going to get your down imaging sonar that shows you high detail. You've got the same 3 operating frequencies that you can use in it. You've also got Humminbird 2D sonar. Humminbird 2D chirp sonar is included in the the bundle. And there's your sensitivity, started at 10. There's some fish down there. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can stop the screen. You can scroll back. We can look back, look at that. I mean, it's a Humminbird. It's awesome, simple, and easy. Probably one of the biggest features being on the tour that people like is the Lake Master mapping and its high level of accuracy, details, and features. Shallow water highlight, depth, deep water highlight. But Lake Master has become known as the leader in detail and structure of the contour lines on the screen. Lake Master is part of the Humminbird mapping family. It's all part of this total boat control package. So you get the Humminbird mapping, which is Lake Master maps. You get mega awesome imaging, 2D chirp sonar. You get mega down imaging. It's all built into the SOLIX 10. It's a single source unit. But now I just want to show you some of the cool extras of total boat control. Hit your menu key here, your power key. Right there's my Ipilot control. We're gonna slide out here and I'll drop the trolling motor and show you what it can do. We're gonna come up here, unstrap it. You can see we've got the Humminbird 360 on our Minn Kota Ultrex with Ipilot link. Put it in the water. Come back here, we're gonna shut the big motor off. And let's just get over to a different screen here. We'll put in, let's go to the three-way. This is actually the three-way of all sonars. Your 2D, your down imaging, your mega imaging. Instead of firing up the big motor this time, we've got our Minn Kota Ultrex on there. And I can hit the power button to quickly access my Ipilot link controller. We're going to turn down the speed here a little bit, but I hit that prop button right there. And you can see that the Minn Kota is starting to turn. I can go left, right, and left. Look at this tree coming up. I can increase power. We can record an eye track. We can do everything from that motor that we want to. Just like operating with the Ipilot remote or off the foot pedal. And look at that tree there. You can see it down here on down imaging. You can see real good our contour is at our water temp change is around that 20-foot mark. There's our big tree there. We've got our 2D sonar on high sonar. We can increase our speed. Steer it left and right. Up to 5. You can see our speed over the ground is increasing right now. But that is part of the total boat control. You want to hit spot lock? Bingo. We just hit spot lock. Trolling motor is going to find itself and remain on that spot. All controlled from your Humminbird SOLIX. I mean, even though you've got it on the foot pedal, this is an extra place to do it. You may need it. Some bass tournament anglers said, well, what would I use that for? I actually used it quite a bit. You catch a fish, you put it in a live well. You can hit this real quick while you're taking care of your fish, retying, instead of having to go to the front of the trolling motor if you don't have the remote handy to actually use it. So that's one of the cool things. Man, look at this shallow ridge. I'd like to stop the boat and put my anchors down, but how do we do it? I can hit the check mark button here and both of my talons are going down. You can see the blue lights on the talons have now deployed and are engaged with the bottom right from my, and they went one went 3.8 feet and the other one went 3.2. You can also hit your power button and you got talon control pad here. You got your up, your down, you can change the mode, and you can do both or left side or right side, all right there by your SOLIX unit. It's total boat control, one system, one source. Minn Kota Humminbird family is bringing this to you to make it easier for you to go out here and enjoy your days on the water. Raise them up. There they come. Fire up the big motor. And off we go. Simple as that. Catch a fish, put it in the live well, didn't have a chance to hit your remote, your foot switch. You can do it right here from your Humminbird SOLIX with awesome, amazing detail. Look at that stuff. It's straight out of the box settings. Awesome, amazing, detailed images. What do you expect? It's a Humminbird. Look at those two fish down here. Want to look at that? 2 fingers tap and hold. Hit right there. I'm going to zoom. Look at that fish sitting right there. You can see it. Bingo. A tree laying down right there. It's awesome, amazing imagery from Humminbird. You can see that temp climb. You can adjust your sensitivity up and down just a hair right there. You can make this thing do wonders if you want to. But it's the SOLIX 10 from Humminbird. It's the little brother of the 12 and the 15-inch unit. Available. It's an economical upgrade. If you've been fishing the Helix series, you can jump into the SOLIX, get more added features. You can share mapping. You can do a lot more with the SOLIX family than the Helix. If you're looking for a step up, this is the next step to move up into higher details, higher features, better control of your boat, easier control of your boat with the cross-touch platform, touchscreen, and cross buttons. You can activate your joystick. You can move around here. If we wanted to mark that right there as a waypoint, push that there, tap it. It's actually doing a navigation sequence to that, but we can hit our, take screen captures. We can hit our mark button, waypoint, bingo, it's done, it's on that brush pile. Go back to our triple view and we're right back there. You can see we're running down the creek channel right now. Many built-in features. You can make your own views. There's alarms. There's NEMA 2000. These are all kinds of different views, or you can build your own custom view. One of the coolest features of Humminbird is side imaging, is 360 sonar. 360 sonar is a key for me. I've got to have it. I can't fish without it. Come over here to menu. We're going to start our pinging. One of the things, this is looking 360 degrees. It's mounted off of our Ultrex. We have to do nothing to it. We don't have to shoot it to an area to spotlight on it. You got adjustable range, your speed, your contrast, and your sensitivity. There's a couple, there's fish right there. There's fish. But what it's doing is it's looking out and a 360 degree. Now, if you slow the speed down, you're going to get a higher level of detail. So we slow it down, our refresh rate. You're picking up the rock detail over here. There's a tree slope there. Now, one of the greatest tools in the fishing industry for me is the 360 imaging sonar. It's like my eyes underneath the water. It doesn't matter how deep it is. You can look around and see fish. You can see structure, detail, and everything. We're going to pull back in here in the bay and show you some cool stuff here. We got a couple trees. We've got some rock. And we're going to show you, if you're fishing shallow water or any depth of water, 360 sonar is the tool that you need to help catch more fish. It has nothing to do with the direction the trolling motor's pointed. The 360 actually, you put it in the water and it does the work for you. So we're gonna show you here. There's a ball of bait right there that we just went past. Here's this tree right here that we just come past. Man, wasn't that awesome? All the things that this Humminbird SOLIX can do. And we didn't even get started. I've got a lot more videos to do on this amazing little unit. It's a 10-inch screen. It's very affordable. It's a great step up if you're using a Helix or another brand. You can step up to this, put it on, have total boat control. You can run your talons, your trolling motor, your 360, mega imaging, down imaging, 2D sonar, Lake Master awesome mapping. I mean, it's all available in the Humminbird SOLIX 10 from Humminbird. Thank you for tuning in to another tips and tricks video, and tune in next time as we get more in depth on this SOLIX 10 and show you how to use it and how to get the most out of it. It's an awesome, neat little unit, and we're here to show you and help you get the most out of your investment so you can enjoy more time on the water. Thank you. This is Doug Vahrenberg, and tune in next time to another one of my tips and tricks.